You're watching a Love Jack video, where I show you how to create, share, and connect through art. This is Make Art to Mail. With just a few supplies and some time to sit and connect, I will show you how to create a handmade card that is sure to put a smile on someone's face. We believe art has the power to make you happy. So let's make some today and mail some happiness to a friend. You guys, it's May. And you know the old saying, April showers bring May flowers. So this month's creative challenge is flowers. I don't know about you, but this past winter was brutal here in Brooklyn. And seeing all the flowers pop up around the city just makes my heart sing. I love it. Throughout this month, I will show you how to make cards using different techniques. And today we're starting with my favorite, watercolors. If you've been following along, you know that this watercolor set is my favorite. I got it at Michael's and it's made by Artist Law. And it's only $5. Guys, if you don't have this yet, go out and get it today. It is worth every cent of those $5. Honestly, I would probably spend $20 for it because I get that much joy out of it. But it's only $5, so you better pick one up today. I really feel like having this watercolor set with me along with a water pen, I can create anything. That being said, for today's card, you will need cardstock, an envelope, watercolors, paintbrush, and water. We are going to create a beautiful hand-painted field of wildflowers. I will take you through my simple way of creating this pattern.
Okay, so for this card, we're gonna do the same type of pattern on both the front of the card and both the front and the back of the envelope. I'm gonna start with red tulips. Simply make a little U and then color it in. These are pretty easy to make. Little U, color it in, little U, color it in. I like to have them all going the same direction, slightly. Almost as though the wind's blowing. Next, I'm gonna do orange. And I'm just gonna do this kind of flower. I'm basically just painting the petals and I'm gonna go back and do the center yellow. Then I'm just going back with the yellow and putting a dot in the middle. Now these are kind of just like an outline of the flower. I just kind of go around and make little bumps, bump, 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 bump. No, I think I'm gonna do blue on the inside, just to make it different. The thing I like about wildflowers is you could just be creative and do whatever looks good to you. For these pink ones, I'm just making little circles as the petals around, and then I'll go back and put some yellow inside. I really like these because you could use your imagination. Okay. Now that I've got some of the flowers drawn, I'm gonna go and give them stems. One of the reasons I like this watercolor palette is because it has 6 different shades of green. I try to give each flower a stem. And then also I like to add a little bit more green because they would like grass or, you know, other greenery around. It's not like it's just one stem per flower. You can give it leaves too. Okay, now I'm gonna do some lilacs. Just like this. Basically just a bunch of little circles and then you're gonna put the stem in the middle. I do some pink ones too. How about some roses? Roses are pretty easy. You just do a swirl and then a U. A swirl and then a U. I think I want it more red. And I'll do some that are a little bit more open. swirl. And then as I go, I just kind of look what color I should do next. Like I feel like it's missing some blue, so I'm gonna do some blue tulips about here. And again, tulips are the easiest. You fill it in, you fill it in. You fill it in. And I think it's fun to play around with what colors you do the petals and what colors you do the inside and what color green you make the stem. It's just kind of a fun way to be creative and try out new things, and in the end, no matter what you do, it's gonna look awesome. So now I'm gonna go back and add some more stems. And then since these are roses, I'm gonna try to give them a little bit of thorns. Okay, and I'm gonna do orange. Try to do like a light orange. I'll do some more tulips. You can tell tulips are my favorite. They're not my favorite flower, but they're my favorite flower to paint. I like a Gerber daisy, which I guess is kind of more like this. Maybe I'll try Gerber daisy next. I'll try like a bright pink Gerber daisy. I don't know why I forgot all about a Gerber daisy. It's my favorite flower. With a lot of petals, and it's like perfectly round, basically. And then a big yellow thing. Maybe I'll do some more down here. Here we go, that's a little easier. If you're gonna do it, draw a circle and then do the petals out from that. I like keeping my eyes out and seeing what different kind of flowers there are. Now that spring's here, see what pops up and then see if I could replicate them by just painting them. This would be fun to do outside too. I like to paint outside. So at this point, I'm just kind of glancing at the colors here and seeing what color should I fill in. I'm gonna go red again. I haven't used red in a while. And I'm just gonna do like this kind of flower. It's almost like a poppy, right? When you do like this. It reminds me of the Wizard of Oz. I also think just doing like a wide U, almost like a V. Kind of looks like a poppy too. That's the beauty of watercolors though. I feel like no matter what, it looks good. Just the way it dries, the way some parts are thicker than others. And then I'll end with purple. Like this one. Alright, and that is my wildflower painting. So you could see here, we have all different kind of flowers. I have tulips, I have daisies, I have Gerber daisies, I have roses that are open, I have roses that are closed, I have more daisies, I have lilacs? What are those? The Easter flowers. I have poppies, I have blue flowers, I have yellow Gerber daisies. I kind of just used my imagination and painted what I wanted, and now it's a beautiful card. And hopefully whoever I send it to will be happy. So now I'm going to go and do the same type of thing for the envelope, both the front and the back. Because I think that will really catch someone's attention when it comes in the mailbox. I usually start in one corner and work my way across the card. I would say this card doesn't take too long, but also I feel like it takes a little bit longer than the other cards we've been doing in this series. But it almost makes you slow down and take some time to relax and just get lost in the painting, which is always a nice thing. I'm gonna leave a space here for the address.
This video is dedicated to Amy Tangerine. She is one of my crafting soul sisters, and her attitude towards creating is so aligned with mine. I also enjoy that she keeps it real, and is also a little messy when it comes to crafting. If for some reason you don't follow her yet, be sure to check out her YouTube channel and follow her on Instagram ASAP. She goes on fun creative outings and shares her adventures with everyone. She designs scrapbooking products and has an awesome book called Craft a Life You Love. I met Amy way back when I was selling my cards at the National Stationery Show. She was as nice in person as she is on the internet. Last fall, I took one of her classes at the Brit & Co pop-up Create Good. It was so fun to see her create and to learn from her. Amy, thank you for all the positive vibes and sharing your creative process with all of us. And keep those craft products coming. I loved your last sticker pack. I may have an obsession with stickers, but it was awesome, so I can't wait to see what you put out next. Oh, and I'm pretty sure you're the one who I first saw these Artist Loft watercolors from, so thank you for that. And thank you for watching. We really hope this spring has inspired you to get outside and create. Don't forget, if you like this video, to tell your friends and give it a big thumbs up below. And I wanted to let you know we're having a huge sale over at lovejack.com. We are discontinuing a bunch of our designs to make more space and time to teach more classes. So be sure to get over there and take advantage of the sale. You can also use the code YouTube at checkout to receive an additional 10% off the already discounted items. Alright guys, as always, thanks for all of your support. Have a wonderful week!